Probably wondering why I'm out in the middle of the snow swinging a stick and a PVC pipe around. And this is something that I do regularly. I would say, once or twice a week I'll get out and I'll do it for a good, 30 minutes, 45 minutes. And the reason why I do it is to, I guess you could call it emotional detox. I mean, there's a lot of other ways you can do this. You can meditate, which I do as well, but you sort of compile up all the feelings that you've had over the last week or so, and you just kind of let it go. You let the emotions, kind of wallow up, and then they just subside. This is especially important. Well, it's important for everyone, but it's especially important for artists because our entire job is sort of to understand emotions so that you can implement them into your projects. But what I would say is the more you understand how emotions work, what they really are, and that there is something far beyond them, that they're just kind of the rudimentary level of existence. Sorry for getting a little philosophical. What you understand is that emotions are relatively boring. They're not that interesting, and I hate it when people say that films are sort of, or any piece of art, all that matters is the emotion. That's it. If you can make the audience feel, you've succeeded. Now, I'm not going to say that movies that only do that movies that only make me feel something emotional are bad movies. There's a lot of them that I love. But I think that films and all art in general has a much bigger potential, and that is to bring a new perspective on emotion so that people can understand the emotion better, that they can come to a deeper understanding of themselves and to what other people are experiencing. Because when you only make the audience feel something, you haven't done anything new. Movies have made people feel sad. Movies have excited people. People had good times at movies. You felt all the different emotions at movies. The problem is that every single movie becomes just this emotional roller coaster ride, and that becomes really annoying. Unless the film is showing me a new perspective on something, then why do I care? Because a film is a look into the artist's mind. So we all know that everyone gets sad, everyone's happy, everyone's excited, everyone gets depressed, everyone has, those, kind of okay moods where nothing's really happening. We all know people go through that. We've all experienced it. So why do I care? I know that you've experienced that. There's nothing new happening. So what am I saying here? I'm saying that I think that the highest potential, maybe not the highest potential, but a higher potential for films, and what maybe you could take home from this video is, don't just try to make the audience feel emotionally. That's boring. That doesn't really add anything new. And I think the reason why cliches a lot of the times come about is because people become obsessed with making people feel a certain way. And when you do that, you try to copy all the different marks of people who have successfully made people feel something. And what's funny is cliches work for a long time until people just get annoyed by them, until they see that the gig is up. But essentially what they're trying to do is make you feel the same way. But it's useless because the cliche it only matters when it's not a cliche, when it's original and it's saying something new about what somebody thinks. So don't just try to make the audience feel something. Make them feel something, but make them see it in a new perspective. Help them understand it a little bit better. Don't just make them see it from my view. Make them see it from your view, but in a way that will make them appreciate something more or have a more in-depth understanding, as I repeated 1,000 times. Just don't. Making somebody feel something isn't that hard. If I go up to somebody and I punch somebody, I'd make them angry. But I haven't done anything new. People made people angry all the time. I could make a film where I just round up as many child actors as possible and I have some evil guy torture them and shoot them. And people will probably be really mad at that guy. They want to strangle him. They want to kill him. But what is the point? I made them feel emotionally, but I haven't said anything new. There's nothing new happening there. So I think I've rambled on long enough. This video covered a lot of things, but I just wanted to, get this out. So making people feel things is not the number one thing. It's not the highest thing that art can do. There's more. Thank you guys for watching. See you guys next time.